politics because he's a pastor of a church, and so we're going to invite our brother James Fields. He pastors St. James Methodist Church. I believe that's in Birmingham, Arndale, Alabama. And so we're going to ask him to come at this time and say what's on his heart. So give him a good welcome, if you will.
Okay, let's, for a preacher to get up behind a song like that, Amazing Grace just sort of slips away, doesn't it?
You can't take up
We can't? Good evening. Good evening. How are you doing? I will speak a little louder here in a few moments. How many of you know that you are tremendously blessed?
Yes.
Do you truly believe that you're blessed?
Yes.
There was a young man who thought that he was blessed beyond measure. And one night, all of his friends had left him all by himself. And he fell asleep. And he began to have a dream. And the young man saw angels descending and ascending. Now, this young man had everything that you can possibly imagine. He had property, he had 2 wives, he had cattle,
Yes, he did.
he had goats,
Yes, we know
he had birds,
Yes.
he had everything that you could possibly imagine. And if they had cars back then, he'd have probably had a Rolls Royce, probably a nice Sierra GMC truck like mine. He would have everything. But he didn't know what a blessing was until he had a wrestling match.
Yes, right. Championship.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Now, for those of you who got your iPhone, you can go to the book of Genesis, turn to the 32nd chapter, get down there around verse 24, and you'll find this guy sound asleep.
Yes.
And the problem was, the reason why I hadn't told you his name, because when he got in the wrestling match with this other fella, neither one knew their names. Isn't that something?
Yep.
Because at the end of the match, they both asked the question, what is your name? A lot of you are Bible. I think I'm filled up with Temple Baptists all around me and around here. Things. Amen. Amen. But this is about unity and about family and how we fight for one another and how we stand up for what is right. That's what I love about our share. That's what I love about our county commissioner, Brother Marksman. They believe in family, in the family unit. Husband, wife, children, in a nice community, a good school system, and a good working government for the people, by the people, right?
That's right.
Am I right, Brother Marksman? That's a good political speech for you. Use that thing. But here they are. And this guy is seeing these angels, and they are just moving up and down. And all of a sudden, another fella appears. And he grabs this guy, and they begin to wrestle. And they wrestled all night long.
Yes, didn't sleep.
Man, I can preach that thing.
Yes.
He thought he was blessed. And about daybreak, the one that he was wrestling with, the guy said, let me go. He said, I can't until you bless me.
That's right.
Don't ever let go of this one until he blesses you.
Yes.
If you think you got it now, just keep wrestling with him.
Yes.
If you have to hold on all night long, you hold on to it no matter what happens, no matter what obstacles get in your way.
Yes.
No matter how they try to stop you, you keep wrestling.
Yes.
And you keep holding on to the one who has all the power.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Go.
No,
Praise God.
good stuff. I'm going to wake up the Baptists across the street. I got some over here. He wrestled all night long.
Yes. Didn't sleep.
And here's at about daybreak, sun rising. And he said, you got to let me go. Possibly imagine. He and his mother had cracked it up a little deal.
Yes, you did.
You need to get your brother's blessing.
Yes.
Not only was this guy wrestling with the one who can bless him, he was wrestling with himself.
Yes, he was.
And that's what we do in life. We wrestle with ourselves. We toss and we turn.
Yes.
And we ask ourselves questions. Why am I here? What am I doing? What is my purpose in life? And you got one purpose in life. And that is to please God.
Yes, amen.
There's no other purpose for you.
That's right. Everything else.
The only thing that you need to do in life is to please God.
Yes.
And you please God by showing up. My name is Jacob. And now God knows everything.
Yes, he does.
God knows who you were before you were born.
Yes.
He shaped you. He molded you.
Yes.
Then he put you in your mother's womb.
Yes,
and he already predestined where you would be.
Yes.
None of you thought you would be here tonight. You just had hope you'd be here tonight. You said, I look forward to seeing you tonight. I'll be there, and I'll be there in support. But beyond the certainty, you did not know you were going to be here.
Right.
Because there are those who wish they could be here, they're not here.
That's right.
And then after Jacob told him his name, he said, you're going to bless me? He said, yeah, I'm going to change your name.
Yes.
See, God has a way of changing your name,
Yes.
changing your address, changing your disposition, changing your personality, so that you may please Him.
Yes.
And without God in your life, He says, wait a minute, now stop, James. It's without love. Why? Because God is love.
Yes.
God else, I am God.
Yes.
And then God blessed him. And so you are blessed because God made a promise that your people and your children's people, your ancestors, your descendants, everyone who comes after you will be blessed because you held on all night long. Some of us can't hold on for an hour.
Come on, brother.
Some of us can't hold on for a few moments.
Yes.
We get that feel good, we go right back outside and hurting, complaining.
Yep.
Forget all about what God has just done for you. And so Suzanne, God has blessed you. All these years, you're holding on. And one day, you may not live to see it, but one day, it's going to happen. Victory will be yours. And you'll be sitting up in heaven, and you'll be clapping your hands, looking down upon these who are following you. On this very day, it's going to happen. Because God says so.
Praise God. Yes.
I believe God.
Yes.
So go back and read that. If you want a blessing, wrestle with the one that has no name.
Glory.
Wrestle with it. Hold on to it. Don't let him go. And you tell him, I believe it's about daybreak. I need my blessing. That's why I'm not worried. I'm not worried about what's going to happen to me, what's going to happen to you if you fear God, if you love God, and you are going to be okay.
Yes.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's going to happen. So we give God all the honor, we give God all the glory, and we give God all the praise. Why? Because God is blessing us right now.
Yes.
Stepping out of 90-something degrees, going through the 80s, back down to the 70s, and God breathes upon us in the cool of the day.
Yes. Breath of God.
You see how he has moved? We were complaining, we were burning up, and then somebody said, why did James walk up here with a jacket on as hot as it is? I got up here, sweat was popping off Marshman's forehead. Speakman got a cap on his head, hair is sweating. Donnie Hanley out there about to fall out, chewing tobacco. I'm like, Lord, what's going on? My sister over here from Warehouse Groceries, she's wanting banana pudding. I don't. Then I looked over, and I saw Joshua's beautiful mom. I don't know where she's escaped my eyes. I'm growing dim. There she is. Folks, God has blessed us. Jana, God has blessed us, my friend. Julia, God has blessed us. Singers, God has blessed you. Keep singing. You're singing for God. You're not singing for anybody else but for God. And when you sing for God, God will straighten your voice out. Amen. You see, the Holy Ghost hit you a while ago. You was up there and you was reading, and all of a sudden that cord came down, and you let go. And that's what we got to do. Suzanne, God bless you. God bless. I'm through now. I'm through now. God is going to bless us. God will bless us. Amen. Amen.